right into the news. I'm the smartest kid on the dyslexic tart cart. You know, we used to call it in Jersey, Kenny. We used to call it a loser cruiser. Mr. Dyslexic. And guess what? I'm dyslexic too.
Me too.
Maybe Keem wants to offer Tommy a trade. Maybe he wants to work in a food. Maybe Tommy can have 1 million subs and he can go work in he can work in a food store.
Yeah,
what do you think?
Since he's got it so good.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm dyslexic, and does that mean nobody can make fun of me? The fuck out of here. Jesus Christmas.
Serious.
What a fucking punk. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you what you're in store for today. From this guy Keemstar, who really didn't do himself any favors with the interview with Tommy. I think he just proved without a shadow of a doubt that there's obviously something wrong. Wrong might be the wrong word, but I mean there's something different. But you know what? Yeah. I'm not going to curb my language today. I'm going to say stuff that's probably going to piss off TommyNC, and I'm certainly going to say some stuff that's going to piss off Keemstar. I'm going to get the whole story, my involvement in it, because yes, I had in this recent re-eruption of a dead issue, a dead story, something Keem did not have to get involved with whatsoever. I did have something to do with it, and I did play a role behind the scenes, and I am going to come out with all of it right now. And then we'll just, man, the whole thing really bugs the shit out of me. He's such a fucking lowlife, and the whole thing was so unnecessary because the thing had been resolved, and it comes right off the heels of him meeting with Leafy. Yeah. Fucking issue was dead, dude. Leafy crossed him 2 million subs. Fucking thing was dead.
I know, it was over.
And then he gets an Alex Jones conspiracy theory that he's really not autistic, and then he's this friggin' evil superhero villain.
I mean, is there really nothing going on in the YouTube world?
You know what it is? Keem, you're a sociopath, and you had to get even because initially Tommy put Keem's name in the title, which he shouldn't have done. But I'm going to tell you a lot of things that Tommy shouldn't have done because I'm not terribly happy with him either. I'm not mad at him, but I'm not terribly happy. So I'm going to tell you 100% the truth, how my involvement is, and I'm going to show you what a scumbag this Keemstar character is. And I'm going to not prove without a shadow of a doubt, but you're going to come to a reasonable conclusion that Tommy is not lying about autism. It's not even reasonable to come to that conclusion. And
it's funny, they go on helicopter piloting classes together, too, and then
all of a sudden,
a couple of days later.
I mean, I can't prove it. I don't know. And also, Keemstar has gone on record that he never said he wasn't autistic. Telling people that he bamboozled the entire community and then going on, well, I never said anything, that's bullshit. Because Keemstar is not...
I love how he tried to sandbag him on his show.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm going to trick him into admitting into something. But Tommy's got... Tommy's got...
It's going to be great!
Tommy's got some a role to play in this as well. And I'm going to go through the whole thing and how I got involved and why I got involved. I know you guys, this isn't the first time I've gotten involved with Tommy. When Tommy had 2,000 subs, we had a nasty wrestling reporter just completely light him up on a letter. We fixed him, and I don't think he writes wrestling anymore. I'm not going to be able to do much with a 1 million, soon to be 2 million sub guy, but I can definitely make him look like the jackass that he is.
Well, he did it on his own video because when he interviewed Tommy and Hamza, he looked like an ass himself.
He absolutely looked like a jackass.
So, I mean,
if anything, he proved that Tommy has an issue. If anything, he's proved. And this idea, well, you know what? I'll get into Keem stuff later, and then I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you exactly the 100% story, why I got involved and everything else. All right. H3 and Leafy make up over a fair use thing. They're all in love again. H3 is really the guy that got the whole Tommy ball rolling back in March. And they made up, and Keem goes on a helicopter expedition or whatever the hell he was doing. I don't know. And then
I would love a camera to be on that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know if they're flying. They just showed pictures. I don't know what the hell they're. All I know, they were sitting in the cockpit just fucking around. But so that happens, and then all of a sudden, around the same time that Tommy has some serious dislikes over some new content that he's uploading, Keemstar jumps. The highest hit ratio Keem got, the highest hit ratio he got was, Tommy got, was 30,000 hits. That ain't shit in Keemstar's world. So
No.
Keem was obviously keeping his eye on Tommy, and I got a video of him back in March, basically having doubts about Tommy's story as it is. So I've been in these YouTube wars before on a lower level. And the trick that we did, especially when we were in the Cronin War, to protect Dave, because he was getting savaged by Cronin's fans.
The Great Cronin Wars.
Yeah. And redirect the attention. So, I got caught up for a second. Keem puts out his video saying that Tommy's video isn't doing so well, that he was groping a girl in the video, that some of his videos seem staged. And of course,
I was definitely, when I saw the video, I was like, it was,
yeah. Well,
this channel's positivity all the time.
Yeah.
Up until that video,
Kenny, I'll get it. I'll get into all of that. All right. So he puts out this video. This, of course, throws Tommy in a frigging upheaval, and I decided to do something different. A lot of people have tried a white knight for Tommy. I've done it before, and I said we're gonna do something different this time. All right. Here's what you're gonna do. Nothing. You're not going to do a damn thing.
Yeah.
You're not going to do a damn thing whatsoever. All right? Now, Keem starts running on Twitter how he thinks Tommy's bamboozled because he's a supervillain. And I responded. You can check the video. It's in the cards up in the upper right-hand corner. So I responded. The idea, redirect from Keem, get him concentrating on me, get the trolls my way, and Tommy can go on, right? The entire time, Tommy is telling me, I want to go on Drama Alert, I go, no, because what ended up happening, he's going to embarrass you, he's going to make you look silly, and it's basically going to be whether or not you're autistic or not. And I successfully did that. I mean, the tweet, I don't know if that counts as viral, but it was about 60-40 his way. So I got a little attention, redirected it from him, but Tommy could not stay out of the fray. I told him, I tried to meet him halfway. I said, Tommy, instead of going on Drama Alert, where you're not going to look good, just put out a video tweet, and just say, and I told him to do this. I freely admit I told him to do this. I wish I didn't have a disability, but I do. And that's it. And then his story was dying. The whole thing was going away. Mission accomplished, right? Then I get a message from Hamza. We think we should go on. I give him my reasons why it's not a good thing. I said, if you want this to get reopened, then go on his show. And that's exactly what it ended up happening. And they agreed with me. Then I get a message from Tommy saying, I'm going on. Right? And I said, I begged him not to go on. And then he actually invited me to go on too. You can go on with me. I was like, no. I'm not going on with you. And one of the reasons I wasn't going to go on with him is basically because I don't buy the Hamza falling out story or storyline. It looks like a wrestling storyline to me. Sorry, Tommy, don't believe it. And you're not doing yourself any goddamn favors by going on. You're sitting there, you're lying about the one thing, about this being a falling out. You're just trying to do something different, like McJuggernuggets or whatever his name is. But that doesn't mean he's not autistic, you know? That doesn't mean he's not autistic. So Keemstar dreams this thing. Keemstar dreams this thing up, where if Tommy is able to do a skit, if Tommy, if there's no tears on Tommy's video, therefore he's not autistic, or he's at a part of the scale that we can goof on him on. Well, here, Keem, you can goof on him no matter what. But don't be such a triggered bitch when the community goes back at you. And here's another thing. You could have walked away from this. There is no frigging way you needed to bring this up. This is personal, or whether it was about Leafy, I don't know. You're making your own drama, which you've been accused of doing before. There was no frigging reason for it.
Drama alert.
Yeah. And Tommy, knock it off. You're not doing yourself any damn favors. None. Zero. Zip. I love you to death.
Sometimes it's best to do nothing.
Just do nothing. This is the message that I sent him. I'm going to play it right. This is the first one that I sent Tommy.
You do what you want, but here's what's going to happen when you go on Drama Alert. He is going to throw a bunch of questions at you all at the same time. You're not going to be able to answer all of them. You're going to trip up and make a mistake. You are going to get more heat in your channel than you have already, when currently the story is dying. When you go back on Keemstar, and I'm not going with you, you are extending the story. 2 weeks from now, look at your own comments in your last video. It's dying down. You don't have to answer him. And he knows this game better than you. You cannot be the king of positivity when you walk into the door of negativity. This will be a mistake. Going after Leafy was a mistake. Starting the cyberbullying thing was a mistake. And this will be the biggest mistake. I promise.
The only thing
but
is,
you can do what you want.
I was wrong about that. It doesn't seem to be the biggest mistake in the world because it clearly came off in Keem's video that Tommy was impaired, and Keem made this ridiculous comparison from autism to dyslexia. I mean, that's just like, I'll keep my dyslexia, Keem. You know, give me a friggin' break, you douchebag. The fuck's the matter with you? You know, Keemstar reminds me of that friggin'. You know the guy in the short bus. That you know that guy in the short bus. He's always moving around. He's always moving around. He's like, I used to see this guy come when I was a kid in school, and he would come every day to school. He would do this, and he's probably going 1,000,000 miles an hour. They gotta fucking confiscate Keemstar Skittles when he was a kid before he went into the school. So he's the smartest guy in the goddamn short bus. Congratulations. You know, guess what? That's a walk in the park compared to what Tommy has. And you know what? Your stupid fucking chart that basically destroys your whole argument, that proves without a shadow of doubt that Tommy is somewhere on the spectrum, still means he's disabled. If he's on the spectrum, he's disabled. All right? You can go make fun of him, but don't be such a bitch when people get pissed off about it. Don't freaking start this stupid narrative that Tommy is not autistic because he played a part. It's ridiculous. It's stupid.
I just think when you said that, when Keemstar made the comparison to when he was playing the Joker in one of his videos.
Yeah.
And he made he was like, you know, basically if you're playing a character like that, you know, what he was saying was basically you can't be autistic.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck does he know?
Right.
What the fuck does he know?
Turn around and say this is, you know what I mean? Like we all know what parts of his videos are real and which ones he kind of is playing around with.
I just don't know why. I don't know why Tommy insisted in saying it wasn't work. I don't understand that.
Yeah,
I don't understand because Tommy, when you go on, you go on and tell them something. You tell the people in the community one thing and say this is absolutely not a work, and then you tell them I'm absolutely autistic. You know, you lost your credibility. Yeah. Now Keemstar doesn't have a bunch of credibility either. We're talking about a guy. I'm not taking calls yet until I'm done, so you guys can hold off on the calls. You're talking about a guy that what the fuck? That fucking phone number threw me the fuck off. Fuck off. Turn this goddamn number off. That fucking.
Well, you know what I say about it? You know, I just got to bring up one point.
Sure.
There's no questioning whether the guy is autistic or not at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's seen. You know what I mean? He is autistic.
Look, I don't know. None of us are doctors. None of us are doctors. Yeah. But there's obviously something that's different.
There's something not there.
My wife worked with autistic kids and grown-ups for the last 20 years, and she saw. And I tell her, you know, about YouTube. She's not into it or not. She doesn't watch it. But I'm like, hey, I've been watching this guy TommyNC2010. He was on Taj.0. He was on MTV Made. He was like all on all these channels, and I'm like, he's known. But at the time, he only had like 4,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And by the way, we had the same problem. The only thing, the biggest YouTubers on the planet are passing him around like a beach ball now. You know?
Yeah. Now the way that I saw it was Keemstar. I love his show. I love what he does on there. He finally like found his niche on YouTube because he's tried everything. This guy, you know, and now he found his niche. He has a lot of followers. For him to do what he did for to Tommy on his network, because he's got a lot more people watching him than he does, and you already stated that, you know, and I just see that it was like a sandbag move, You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know what it might have been. You know, Keem's like acts like
and
a
the guy's not autistic.
Look, Keem acts like a fucking sociopath. He's looking for an excuse where he can fucking smash anybody without any repercussion. I don't think he should be. And let me make this. Let me hold on a second, Kenny. Let me make this. Kenny. Make this abundantly clear right now. We are not supporting the ban Keemstar movement. We are not supporting the bullying movement. Kenny. Kenny. Stop. We're not. Kenny,
it's a good theory.
Kenny, do I got to blow you up, Kenny?
I got you.
Kenny. We're not supporting the ban Keemstar movement. We're not supporting this stop cyberbullying crowd. Some of those guys need to fucking cowboy the fuck up, and some of them are just creepy authoritarian types. Period. Yeah. You know. So I mean, we're not supporting them. I say you got a freaking guy like Keem. Hit him back in the fucking mouth. Hit him back in the mouth. Show him that he's not friggin' news. He's not news. There's nothing newsworthy about what he does. He's a tabloid guy. If Keem went on and said, "Hey, look, you know, I'm not a trained reporter. I just do this thing. People like it. I'm an entertainer. Like it, don't like it, and that's it." But he's not. He gets really uptight when people say he's not news. All right, I'm gonna go to one of his videos right now, and you guys can look at your screen, and we'll Keemstar. And this is from a couple months ago. This video is from a couple months ago when Keem was a little bit reasonable, but more than likely just afraid, you know. More than likely just afraid of the whole situation when Kenny got... and I want to dispel a couple rumors and myths about the whole fucking thing right away. Here's Keem.
And you got Leafy, who's like, I didn't know he had autism. You got Leafy who's saying, I seen this on Taj.0, where Taj was ripping into this guy, and this guy is not mad. In fact, he has Taj on his YouTube banner. So wait, one person can pick on him and have jokes about him, and it's okay because he's like a Hollywood comedian?
All right, here's the situation. This is a common myth, okay? I don't know whether Leafy knew. I suspect that he did, that TommyNC was autistic or not. But it really doesn't matter. Again, boys, cowboy the fuck up. You get fucking nailed doing something stupid, fucking own it. And Leafy didn't apologize. He apologized to his fans for getting nailed. I go back and check his half-assed, phony, not looking at the camera, showing game fucking footage apology.
Guys, I just want to apologize.
I apologize.
I just fucked up so bad.
Nobody really knows what's going on. Nobody knows.
Guys, I'm going to kill myself.
Nobody knows what's going on. I didn't know. Tosh.0. Bullshit. Watch Tosh.0. Tosh.0 was completely aware of the situation. He had fun with Tommy. He didn't fucking allude that he was the biggest idiot on the internet. He didn't allude to saying he was a retard. He didn't do any of that shit. And it was a cooperation between Tommy's family and Tosh.0. He didn't rip on him. He didn't take him apart. He didn't make him cringeworthy.
Yo,
in fact, if anything, Tosh promoted him. Tosh did a lot of things. I'm not taking calls to afterwards, so you all fuck off.
Tosh is awesome. I mean, he walked that thin line.
Yeah,
between both sides, and he did it like a professional because he's a professional.
Yeah, that's the thing. Leafy went right for the throat, and then bowed out like a fucking coward.
His hat smells like Doritos.
Yeah. Jesus, he looks like fucking Justin Bieber. He has this, and talk about phony background stories, this hardcore drug background that Leafy has at the age of 19. Yeah. Give me a break. Suck some dick for heroin. Then come back to me with your fucking hard luck story, douchebag. So this is the first myth I wanted to correct. Tosh was not that hard on him. At all. At all. He didn't make him out to be an idiot. He just had fun with him.
Yeah.
Here's some more dumb-ass Keem shit.
But I can't? Really crying? It might be a situation, and this might not be the truth, but I'm just guessing on my own personal opinion. This is guessing after analyzing the video, all right? It's my opinion that this is just my opinion after analyzing the video many times that this dude started getting a ton of attention, so he played the victim card. And I could be wrong.
Yeah, see, this is when he was afraid. But he got his balls up after Leafy and H3H3 made up.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, see, that doesn't seem unreasonable. Fair enough. That's his opinion.
People with autism.
Here's this is epic. This
And
is
now
the
this is where he should stop.
Keem is one of these Keem is one of these guys that read something somewhere or heard something somewhere or watched a movie, and there's no way you can talk him out of it.
Are not mentally retarded.
No, and they don't have fucking syphilis either.
And I Googled this.
I Googled this. I mean, listen what he says. People are autistic. So basically, this is why. People who are autistic are game. And I should not get any shit from the community. Guess what? You're going to get shit from the community for picking on an autistic guy, a retarded guy, a guy with syphilis.
Yeah, man.
He doesn't. They're going to get shit no matter what. I've gotten shit before. Why
You
can't
saying
you?
bamboozled? Like, for real?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Bamboozled.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
People with autism are not mentally retarded.
Yeah. They don't have STDs. They can't give you cancer.
People with autism are normally extremely smart.
Ugh,
People with autism are normally super fucking smart, and their brain just works different than normal people.
Yeah.
Some
Wow,
people with
he's got it all
autism
figured out.
have
Yeah.
like superhuman genius abilities.
Yes, he has the X gene. He's fucking Wolverine,
Yeah,
you
man.
motherfucker.
He's
First
a
of all,
supervillain.
Kenny, none of that is true. This guy's watched Rain Man one too many fucking times. None of that is true. There are extremely unique situations where autistic people show certain types of talent. They have all sorts of social problems and all exhibit a lot of the things that the issues that Tommy has, but they don't get a fucking X gene. They're not superhuman. And guess what, Keem? They're still disabled. So next time you fucking cry and bitch like the baby you are when people want to go back at you, remember that. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Just back off. Back the fuck off.
That normal people don't have. All right?
All right, here's another fucking video that I absolutely love. So some guy called Keem out on Twitter, and he was completely respectful to him, completely decent to him, and this proves my point that Keem cannot be told that he's wrong. Because he's going to stick by his stupid, Tommy's on a certain end of the spectrum, so I can fuck with them, and nobody should be able to fucking come after me over it. Narrative. Tommy's on the part of the scare. Tommy's goofable because he's on the high functioning part of the scale, and it's really no different than my dyslexia. So this guy sends him something. I don't know who the hell he is, Tom Smith, and for the most part, he's really respectful.
Basic reasoning for TommyNC2010 not being autistic is the fact that he doesn't act autistic enough. Well, does anybody call you not dyslexic because you don't mispronounce or misread enough fucking words? I think it's completely unnecessary to call the dude out and create a problem that doesn't need to be created. You don't know what autistic is enough to tell him that he's not autistic.
Bingo.
And if you want to jump on Leafy's side and defend him,
all right, that's the end of his video, right? This was fucking his brilliant fucking response. And he gets caught in a fucking lie.
Dude, you're a piece of shit. All right, you're just a piece of fucking
Why is he a piece of shit? Why is he a piece of shit?
shit. You are a fucking scumbag, all right? Literally, we're talking about a spectrum of
Keem, I don't know if that's you fucking calling me or not, but I am not done.
autism, all right? Not all autism is the same, okay?
Yeah, he's got the autism where you can goof on him, where nobody can give me a hard time on Twitter.
And you start off this fucking video at me by saying, so your basic reasoning for saying that Tommy isn't autistic, motherfucker, I never said that. Fuck you. You're blocked, you fucking rat.
Pussy out. Just like you pussied out with me. Pussied out just like you pussied out with me. You blocked the guy. He was totally respectful to you, dude. Jeff, you there? I know we're having, I wonder if Skype's getting hit. That's all right, because I'm going to keep broadcasting. There's no way around it. Having trouble on Skype. I figured something like this would happen. Can you hear me, Jeff? No. Jeff? I'm not... Keem, if that's you, buddy, I'm not fucking dealing with you. Period. I don't give a fuck. I will take care of you guys afterwards. I'm getting calls from all over the place, so they're probably fucking going after me. Or there's something wrong with Skype, which wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, everything gets kind of shut down after a while. Look at this.
That Tommy isn't autistic. Motherfucker, I never said that. Fuck you. You're blocked.
Fuck you. You're blocked. I never said that. There's a problem with that, King. When you're running around telling everybody you bamboozled, Tommy bamboozled, you're basically saying he's not autistic.
H3A, I don't put my... Now, love, because all these YouTubers, Tommy, give Tommy some love, because all these YouTubers were pandering. They were fucking pandering to Reddit. They were pandering to all these people on the internet who thought everyone was doing a great thing by sticking up for this guy who was getting bullied. But this video that I'm about to show you is a fucking act. This is not real. This is just as fake as that other fucking video that we just saw.
I'm going to talk about that.
There's no fucking tears! There's no fucking tears!
All right. There's no fucking tears. That doesn't mean Tommy's not autistic. Jeff?
Sorry, my computer and my internet.
Yeah,
to pull
I think
Keemstar
we're getting
and not
hit.
do what
I'm
it
getting
was
hit on fucking. I'm getting hit on Skype. Something awful. So I think that's a part of the reason for the problem. He's no tears. I admit I don't see any fucking tears. Does that make him not autistic? What's more reasonable? That Tommy did a wrestling work with his videos and lost a bunch of subs over them? And lied about it on Keemstar's show? Or that Tommy is the biggest genius? Yeah, Tommy's out with hookers and fucking cocaine during his regular time. And when you say he's been bamboozled, you can't say this.
He isn't autistic. Motherfucker, I basic reasoning for saying that Tommy isn't autistic. Motherfucker, I never said that. Fuck you.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I just wanted to entertain people. Thank you. This is TommyNC2010 for the last time saying, I love you. I'm keeping you on the inside fact.
This whole community has been scammed.
If they've been scammed, do you hear that?
Community has
If they've been scammed, then Tommy's not autistic.
been played.
So you're full of shit, King. Absolutely 100% full of fucking shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Kenny Morrison. There's no tears. He's autistic. He's not autistic. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
No.
Doesn't make a lick of fucking sense. It's just Keem. Keem's just one of these guys. I can't be wrong. I read you get superhuman powers. Therefore, you can get goofed on, and I don't have to bear the responsibility of it. Well, guess what? I don't want you getting thrown off of YouTube. I don't like these fucking cyberbully jerk-offs going on and on and on about taking this guy down, all these SJW types. But hey, look, Tommy's my friend. I'm a tribal motherfucker. If I want to goof on you, I can. And I will. Whenever I fucking feel like it. You want to do that to me? I'm perfectly fine with it. Like, first of all, if you check this out, check your screen, Jeff, because this is G Fuel, really good stuff I heard, but I wouldn't use it because you'll look like Keemstar, who, let's say, he's a little chunky. If you want a real good stuff, go to Advocare. Do you get energy with Advocare?
I do.
Is it considered health food or health supplement?
It's basically a big vitamin bomb.
Well, look at Jeff and look at Keem. So you have one thing that can make you stay up real late, and you can stream more, or you can get in shape like Jeff. Yeah, I did that on purpose. I'll go after your fucking sponsors. Tommy's on the autistic scale. I guess that could use the same stupid ass logic. I don't know what happened to fucking Kenny, but I'm gonna take a fucking call. I'll hide the number. Mm-hmm. You're on the air. 516.
Hey, what's up, man?
Who's this?
Listen, I'm a big fan of your show. I listen all the time, but I got to be honest. If I hear the word Tommy or Keemstar one more fucking time, I'm going to come over there and take a shit in someone's mouth. Seriously.
Come
it's
do
like,
it.
It's how you sound like you want to suck somebody off over there. For
Yeah, I do.
sakes. And
I do.
Jeff's sitting here
I
like
wanna
he's
suck your
holding
mother
a
off.
fucking coffee enema, for God's sake.
I want to suck your mother
I mean,
off.
holy shit. Come over here. She'll fuck you.
Really?
She'll fucking massage your cock into her mouth. She'll drink every fucking drop, let me tell you.
That sounds like a hell of a lady.
Oh, she's an animal, dude. She'll fucking tear your asshole from like a bag of potato chips.
Get the fuck out of here. Not doing hockey. That sounds like fucking Kenny's brother. You want to call in Keem? If that's one of Keemstar's people, I'll fucking add him to the list. Fine. I don't know if this is Keem or not. To be perfectly honest with you. Answer the phone. Well, fucking, I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want when I want. Now he's blocked off. Now you won't let me add to the group anyway. Oh, fine. Fuck you. I don't fucking care. All I would do if I were you guys is I would use Advocare. I wouldn't use G Fuel.
There you
G
go.
Fuel would make you a fat fuck. Advocare would make you look like Jeff. And look, I'm not the skinniest guy in the fucking world either. But I wouldn't eat that G Fuel. And you know what? I got something else to say about G Fuel. Now, this isn't my words. This is an article that I have. What do we got here? 10-year-old boy hospitalized after drinking too much G Fuel. Well, that doesn't mean this stuff's bad.
No.
You know. Have anybody's been... I imagine if you took too much Advocare, too.
Well,
But,
yeah, I mean, if
a
you
10-year-old
chug
boy
the
with
entire
hospital after drinking
container.
the controversially high energy drink that markets itself to gamers. Again, don't get stuff marketed to gamers. Get stuff that's marketed to guys that want to look good. The Times reported caffeine is not the only concern. Dr. Schneider said other ingredients as taurine. What is that called? The taurine and Garna? That's the same shit that's in Monster, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Planax, Red. Also act as stimulants. For example, which is G Fuel, works on the heart. Oh, so you can have a heart attack if you get G Fuel, according to Dr. Schneider. I didn't say that.
Basically, anybody who gets this is like Scarface and just snorting a bunch of coke.
No, you shouldn't abuse anything. But it works on your heart, according to Dr. Schneider, not me. That's straight from a doctor. You know? See if we can't get Kenny back on. Blackhawks fan, you're on the air.
Yo, all right, ready? Listen to this.
Hey guys, it's Keemstar here, and Tommy just posted something about G Fuel and the kid got hospitalized. he'd probably be like, his family was lying.
No, this guy's got issues, man. I don't care if the kid's got autistic or not, or whatever.
Yeah.
He ruined his YouTube channel. It's messed up. He's done this to more than just one person.
I know.
He's got issues.
I know.
He's the
But
kid.
you know what?
He's the kid at school.
Blackhawks fan. You know what I'm sick of? You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of everybody
And
fucking. I'm sick of everybody's.
I'm sick of him.
Listen to me. I'm sick of everybody playing the victim card. Fucking hit Keem in the mouth.
Yeah.
Hit Keem in the fucking mouth. Tell him G Fuel's no fucking good for you. Give you a
Everybody
goddamn
has
heart
a plan
attack.
until they get punched in the face.
Show people what Keemstar looks like.
He's messed
Show
up.
people what
He's
Keemstar
messed
looks
up.
like on a treadmill. Show Keemstar that he's. I'm not telling anybody that Tommy's not autistic, and then he writes a headline and says he's bamboozling everybody. Tell Keemstar
That's like the game from Friends. Bamboozled. That's the game from the show Friends.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I gotta make fun of the Leafy fans for this because I get this all the time. Age of Reason. You're wearing a nice shirt. Yes, I fucking am. And that was actually one of Leafy's only funny bits. Nice shirt. That was fucking great. This hith thing has got to be the most feminine shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't like what you're doing. Hith. Now, I understand it's like 12 to 15, but I can't imagine, I don't know, in 1989, thinking that was cool. Hith. Hith you, Age of Reason. Hiss? Really?
Like some third grade crap when someone did something that you didn't like and you said
Hith. I love that. I got it for a month.
No, this guy's lucky. He's got a YouTube fan base. He's a bully. He's lucky he got a YouTube fan base, and now the other kids that get picked on,
watch his videos and they're like, oh, well, look at these guys. We can bully these guys and we'll feel better about ourselves. That's Keemstar in a nutshell.
I don't know if Keem. I think Keem may have blocked me or something like that.
Yeah,
it
he's
said
scared,
bad
man.
star.
He's scared
I don't know if
because
Keem called me or not.
Tommy C got
I don't know
his
if hold on a second. I don't know if Keem called me or not. I just got this thing bad star here. I don't know if it is. Could have been a prank.
Might be him.
But I after he started calling in, I couldn't get Kenny back on. I don't know why. Pain in the ass.
Well, hopefully he calls in. I want to see this head-to-head.
I don't know.
Gets in your crease.
I don't know. What's he gonna fucking do? What's he gonna fucking do? Is he gonna tell me he didn't say Tommy was?
He's gonna make a video about you.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
I don't care.
Keemstar,
What the
and
fuck?
I went on a
Dude,
live show.
I got
and he tried to roast me.
I got 1,700 subs. Right? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna expose?
He's got nothing.
I've talked
he's
about
gonna do nothing.
I've talked.
He'll make up a story. He'll make up a story.
I've talked about getting arrested, getting a restraining order in 1998. I've talked about all the stupid shit I did. I think I talked about getting hit with tax evasion when I was in the military and getting Article 15. What are you going to expose?
What are
you going to expose?
He's got nothing.
What are you going to expose?
I have one more quick question.
I go on too. I don't want to. I got another one. I got one. Prostitution is legal in Germany. It's 100% legal.
Mm-hmm.
So us soldiers over here fucking take advantage of it. All right. And I'm married, by the way, and my wife knows all of this shit. All right. I fucking paid
were you born in Germany?
I paid no. Quiet now. You quiet down. Quiet down. Be calm.
Sorry,
I paid fucking 2 hookers to suck my balls and bang them from behind for 60 euros. And it was wonderful. You gonna expose me for patronizing hookers? Well, it's legal.
Which is legal, yeah.
I was on
He's gonna make a video about it. He's gonna make his whole.
Go ahead. Here's another one, Keem. I was on the Ashley Madison list. I was trying to fucking when I got divorced. You can't date when you're in the military when you're getting a divorce because you're still technically married. You know. So I went on Ashley Madison, and I tried to hide my. Wasn't really affair because my wife had already bounced. There you go, on the Ashley Madison list. Came out last August. What are you going to expose that I haven't talked about?
He's going to try to pick you apart. He's got nothing, though.
He got nothing. What are you going to expose? What are you going to expose about me? All right.
He'll make up something.
What? You got one more thing, Blackhawks fan?
Yeah, my question is, so were you born in Germany or no?
No. I was in the Army. I stayed here. And I patronized
so you
fucking
just moved
hookers.
There?
I patronized hookers. No. I was in the Army. I just stayed here. I knocked up 2 broads.
No,
I have children with 2 different women. There's another one.
Keem, he's getting ready. He's getting his notes out.
Yeah, there you go.
He's ready.
What are you gonna do?
I mean,
all right. Blackhawks fan.
So.
I had enough.
You got more callers, I bet. All right,
Talk to you later, buddy. I don't know if there's a delay or not.
I can kind of picture someone who says "hif" will have a little Paris Hilton person doing something like that.
Yeah, I can't add him to group now.
Oh.
No, I don't know if that was Keemstar or not. Something tells me it might have been because why would he block me? I don't know if he's blocked or he just turned the damn thing off. I'm here. You can call in. You can call now, buddy. I don't know if it's him or not. Excuse me. Oh, there's my fucking dyslexia. Still beats autism.
Right.
You know.
Take that.
I'll take that any day. Fucking Tommy's a wonderful fucking human being. And he's worth sticking up for. But Tommy, I think you got to start telling the truth. 100%. You know? And as far as these fucking videos, I think a lot of this stems from Tommy got a little grabby with, what's the girl's name? Clarissa? I want to say Clarissa. He got a little grabby with her. From what I understand, she got a problem with it. And maybe fucking people got a problem with disabled people being sexual. I don't care. I know it freaks some people out because most of Keemstar's fans can't get laid. They're too busy doing friggin' this shit. They're doing G-Fuel. Playing H1Z1 all night. Not going out on Friday. I'm 40 with 2 kids with 2 different women. That's my excuse. Let's go with an unknown caller. Unknown caller.
Tom, it's Ken.
Ken, yeah, I don't know what happened to you.
What's up? Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Lost on everything because it's been all messed up here too with the weather. So I lost you guys. I don't know what the heck happened.
That's all right. That's all right. But I
But I've
can't
been
leave.
listening.
I can't. You have one last thing to say? Because I'm going to try to take calls after this. I'm going to put the fucking call thing on. I think Keem did. I think Keem did try to call in. I got this big fucking message. Answer the phone.
No, this seemed to hit like a topic with everybody. So I mean, you probably have a lot of calls right now, right?
Yeah. What time did I go on? Fucking. I don't know. All right. Well, I can't leave you on with this call because it's going to fuck up everything. All right. Sorry, the fucking thing didn't go
45
through.
minutes ago.
Yeah, 45 minutes. And I want to end this shit. I'm going to probably put Frenchie Ben on if I can't get any calls. All right. I'll talk to you later, bud. Good effort.
Gotcha.
Sorry about your shit. All right. That wasn't Kenny's fault. 718-395-7660 or Skype me a shot from the point. Check my fucking Twitter. Keemstar. How do you like getting picked on? Sucks. Hey, let me ask you something.
I just don't care. So
yeah,
I'm never upset.
You know, yeah, my fucking Twitter's going bonkers. Well, it looks like, yeah, I got a bunch of shit on my Twitter. Yeah, it was him. It was him. Here he is. What's up, Keemstar?
What's up, Keemstar? My name's Keemstar.
Ah, fuck off. What do you want?
I just think it's hilarious, right? You know,
glad you like
fucking keep going on this rant about me having this theory, all right, about TommyNC. By the way, I'm doing a show tonight, 9 p.m. Make sure you tune in to all 5 people
I only
watching.
got 35 people on. What the fuck are you advertising?
To all 5 people watching.
All right.
So here's the deal. All right, so you keep on going on this theory, like Keemstar has this theory that, you know, he's not as autistic as he should be, or whatever the case maybe is.
I'll tell you. No. You're not going to put words. You're not going to put words in my. Hey! I'm talking to you. I'm not going to put words in my mouth. You went on a video on Twitter.
I'm in the middle of talking.
No. You're putting words in my mouth.
I'm in the middle of fucking talking. You got your own theory. You're saying, you know, Keemstar went and hung out with Leafy.
That's
this plan.
That's pure speculation. You said he bamboozled the community. So that means he's not what he says he is.
So you're allowed to speculate, but Keemstar is not allowed to speculate.
Well, I can speculate all I want, but here's the thing. Your speculation,
too.
I'm telling you it's speculation. Your speculation is misleading. And here's another thing, Keemstar.
Wait. You're telling me it's speculation now. You weren't telling me speculation when you were saying Keemstar and Leafy were hanging out. Obviously, this is a hit job. Keem was doing a hit job.
No, that's not what I said at all. That is not what
you said.
That's not what I said at all. I said I think.
I watched the first episode.
Well, then put it on your fucking. Then put it on your fucking show. And let me ask you something, Keem. Are you a sociopath? Fucking 1,700 subs. What the fuck do you care what I think? What's the matter with you?
I just like talking.
Get me the fuck out of here. You are
if you want
a
to call yourself a loser.
You are in YouTube royalty. What the fuck are you picking on this? What are you picking on this guy for?
Call yourself a fucking loser. Call yourself a loser. That's fine. I'm giving you respect by answering your question and coming on your show.
But first of all, you sit there and told him he bamboozled the community, and at the same time, you said he wasn't autistic. You have several videos suggesting. At first, back in March, I think you were fair about it.
You're ripping shit off my stream. All right.
First, it's fair use. So, where's the fair use, bud? Hashtag.
No. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to have it. I'm just saying that's where you're getting it from. Most of these videos is from my stream. You're not getting them from Drama Alert.
No.
You're blending the lines. You're saying, Mr. Drama Alert, he's supposed to be So What News, but you're talking about my stream. And
I don't think what you do is news.
And my fucking stream is not Drama Alert. Drama Alert is Drama Alert.
Yeah, well, first of all, I do like your show, Drama Alert. But here's the thing: by putting Tommy,
you're blending the lines.
Hey, shut the fuck up! Shut up! I haven't been able to finish once.
Did you not say something? I'm going to say one thing, and then I'll let you talk. I'm sorry for interrupting, but you were saying shit like he's supposed to be this journalist, but he's saying this shit, and you're talking about my stream. You're talking about my Twitter. You're not talking about what I said on Drama Alert.
No, by putting TommyNC2010 after what you said on Twitter. And trying to expose him as somebody that didn't have autism shows your personal agenda. Very clear. And you put the word bamboozled in your title. That's suggesting that Tommy doesn't have autism. You've also put in several in your Twitter videos saying that he's on the lighter end of the spectrum, and that makes him, and suggested that makes him game. Guess what? Maybe it does. Maybe Tommy.
Okay,
Hey, I'm
maybe
not done,
it does.
and I'll let you. Listen, look, you want to have an AB conversation? I was rude to you in the beginning, but I'm going to finish this out, and then I'm going to let you go. All right? Is that fair? Is that fair, Keem?
Perfect.
Okay. We'll have an AB. I'll tone it back, and then you can go. All right? You put the word bamboozled. You said that you never said he wasn't autistic, right? And you suggested it. And then you also pointed to a chart and said he's on the lower end of the spectrum. That makes him game. Well, you know what? Maybe it does. Maybe just being on YouTube itself makes him game. But guess what? Don't be such a bitch when you get blowback. And another thing, there's no reason to do this.
What do you mean being
This
a bitch?
is fucking
What do you
dead.
mean? I have a right to respond just as much as you have a right
I'm
to
just saying.
criticize.
This thing was dead. You have a right to respond. And you get a right to get shit
But
too.
it's not dead. It is not dead.
Why?
Okay, do you think I have a good understanding of the community? Do you think I have a good understanding of social media?
Yes, I think you're elite. I'm not. I wouldn't say.
I
I
do
think
have
you're
a
elite.
little bit of an ability
No,
in these areas
I would
of
never
marketing and social media and stuff like that, right?
Look,
and my job when I'm running Drama Alert is to actually understand the community, to read the community, to know what the community is thinking, to know what the community is saying, right? All of a sudden, a couple bad videos come out by TommyNC, and there's a lot of comments saying this is fake.
There's 30,000
You are fake.
hits, Keem. You cover shit that's over 1 million. What a bunch of bullshit that is.
But why are you listen to me, okay? Why are you having a stream about this right now?
I'll tell you
Why?
exactly why I'm having a stream about this. And you can go
All right,
back into my
tell
old
me.
videos. I have watched this guy when he had 2,000 subs get passed around, bullied, and treated like shit. And now, since he was on Tosh.0, I got elite YouTubers like yourself passing him around like a beach bull. And like with you, you're settling scores and shit for your buddy. And yes,
But
that...
no, that's your theory. That
Yeah,
is
all right,
your
fine.
theory.
But you know what? It makes a lot more fucking sense, Keem, that he's actually totally fucking normal and just playing the whole community. Give me a fucking break.
Man,
And if
look, man,
anything,
if Tommy
your
NC
video,
is normal,
you know
if
what?
Tommy NC is playing a character. If Tommy NC bamboozled the whole community, it is an amazing story, and it's a story that I want.
I'm not saying you shouldn't cover
That
it.
I want to break.
Guess what? I'm not saying you can't cover it. I'm saying you don't believe it. I'm saying, and they can come to their own conclusion, that you had a fucking axe to grind. And probably because he
I have to represent every single one of those people in the comments, every single one of those people that are unsubbing from Tommy, everybody that's saying, dude, this dude, the fame went to his head. He's fake. These videos are fake. This dude faked autism. I have a job to represent all these people saying what they're saying, right? And I did that in that interview. I literally asked him every question these doubters were saying, and I believe Tommy did somewhat of a good job in the interview. The problem is his little buddy Hamza or whatever, he fucked up, dude. At one point in this interview, and I didn't hear it until I rewatched it. He says, yeah, well, they told me to wait on this side of the house and start walking around when I start.
I have no doubt in my mind that those videos are a work. What the fuck does that matter?
Exactly.
I have no doubt in my mind.
So
I've
who's
said,
to say those videos, those vlogs are an act? So who's to say that I'm crying because and I'm gonna quit fucking YouTube because of the death threats? How do you know that's not an act?
I don't. And no any more than I knew that you cut the deal with Leafy.
But I'm a
no. It's the same. It's speculation.
I want to know.
It's speculation. Oh, give me this fucking. What are you fucking?
Listen here. What do I call you, Tommy C? Okay, listen here, Tommy C. All right. Here's the deal. I'll put fucking $100 in front of you, maybe $200.
I don't want money.
All right. Or you can find out if that video where he is crying or fake crying.
He's not crying in the video.
All right?
He's not crying in the video.
But that video where he's crying in the video saying that he's going to quit YouTube is real or fake.
I don't. First of all, I don't know if that video is real or not. He's certainly not crying. But how is that different than that shit you pulled with Basher?
Do you want
how is
the
that
money
different?
Or the answer?
How is that different than that shit you pulled with Basher when something happened offline and then you recreated it? Silence.
It's not
dead
different.
silence. Dead silence. Keem, you're phony.
It's not dead silence. I was drinking my fucking iced tea, motherfucker. Don't dead silence me. It's not different. It is not different. Well, it is different in
what way?
Some sense of the word. Well, because these guys are creating scenarios. They're literally creating them. What happened with me in the Basher interview is All that stuff that happened in the fucking interview actually happened. It was just reenacted. All right.
So here, okay. I don't know if that was Tommy's video's tears, and I admit there's no tears in the video. I don't know if that was reenacted or not. But
and here's another question.
But here's the thing.
Tommy C, real quick.
He's a fucking entertainer. You're claiming to be a news guy, which you're not. You're not. You're a YouTube guy, which there's nothing wrong with that. That there's no difference.
I do fucking news, bro. Like,
no, you don't. You're just a YouTube guy, and that's great. You're the best in the fucking world, the planet. I would never
do news though.
You do news like you do tabloid stuff. If you just came out, I wouldn't even have this argument with you. If
tabloid shit is news.
Where'd you go? Would you get your journalism degree? Where'd you get it? You're dyslexic like me.
You don't need a degree to do news.
No, you don't need a degree to go to the news, but you don't have any journalism. You don't have journalism ethics. You don't have any background in it. You took it up. You did a fucking great job with it. There's no doubt about it. But why do you get offended when people call you not a journalist or not a news guy? You're not. You cover drama.
I'm literally doing journalism. I'm literally doing news.
Were you doing it when you friggin' accused that guy of pedophilia?
You're not a man. You're not a man.
Were you doing
You're
that?
Not a man.
You
are not a fucking man.
Were you doing journalism?
You're not a man, bro. You're not a man.
You know what I'm going to say.
Were
you doing journalism? Were you doing journalism?
You probably do have a dick.
When you accused that guy, when you used that guy when you called that guy out for pedophilia when he didn't do it, was that journalism? That was shitty journalism.
That guy out for pedophilia.
Yeah, you called the guy out for possibly being.
No, I didn't. All right, I did not call him out for being a fucking pedophile. I called him out to be somebody that was a pedophile.
Okay, so
there's a difference.
So you fucked up. You fucked up.
It was mistaken identity.
Okay, all right.
To be honest,
how can we trust you? So how can I trust you? How can I trust you about anything you say about Tommy, any of your speculation? Because your judgment is so terribly off that you supposedly allowed.
I literally asked him the question. All right, what facts am I presenting about Tommy that are wrong?
What facts? The fact that he bamboozled. You're suggesting that he bamboozled, and you're using it as a fact.
It has a fucking question mark, dude. Like the title is, "Was the community bamboozled?"
No. You're on Stream ME saying you're bamboozling people. I'm sorry. You were on Stream ME saying he bamboozled the whole community.
That's not drama.
Trying to rally your many fans.
Okay, we're talking about Are you a journalist? Are you a journalist? You're not a news guy, all right? And then I'm saying, okay, well, what facts did I say about Tommy that was incorrect? And then you reference the stream. Like my stream is me. Okay, that's me. All right, that's Keemstar, Dan Keem. All right, my Twitter is Keemstar, Dan Keem. All right. Don't confuse my stream and my Twitter with Drama Alert because it's not. Only Drama Alert is Drama Alert.
It's a cop-out. It's a fucking cop-out. You command
it's not a cop-out.
No, it is, because you command the same fucking audience on Stream ME that you do on YouTube. It's a fucking cop-out. So I can go in and play fair and balanced on Drama Alert. But by the way, the entire Tommy and Hamza interview was not fair and balanced. You obviously had an agenda. You had an agenda.
Those were the questions that people wanted answers to.
So what? So what? This is 2 months old. It was
so
30,000 hits.
I served the goddamn
You're chasing down. You're supposedly chasing. I mean, what happened to PewDiePie? Why is 100,000 subs even in your fucking stratosphere? I don't get that.
You're doing a stream about it. It's an interesting story.
Well, that's because I'm personally involved with the guy. That's because I've been watching him being ripped by scumbags like you for the past 2 years.
Literally going. I'm going on his fucking show. In about
an hour.
Great,
and he's probably gonna fuck it up. And I wish here's the thing, Keem. And I'll be quite honest with you. I was hoping that you would fucking attack me and call me names and Tommy would just shut up. But he kept the damn thing going. And I'll tell you something personally, Keem. This eats him a fucking life. What I don't know if you give a shit or not. It eats him a fucking life. And that pisses me off. I'll be honest with you, I'm a hypocrite. I don't give a shit if you do this to other people. Don't care. But I do care when you do it to people I care about. And maybe that makes me a cripple.
Question. Tommy, right? Sure. Tommy said he was upset because of all the death threats. They were all in written form. Like how
he doesn't
even read them?
Look, I got death threats too when I went after ODS. He doesn't know the difference. He's autistic. He doesn't know the difference, Keem.
No, he said he can't read. You said he can't read, right? So
no, Jesus Christ! It's 2016. You have fucking apps for that, you dope. Come on, be real, Keem. Come on.
I'm just asking questions.
Oh yeah, now you're and that's what you're doing with Tommy. You're making these wild statements, and when you get called out on it, and that was the perfect metaphor for it right there. Hey, I'm just asking questions.
Did I prove that Tommy NC, all right, doesn't have autism?
No, but you didn't prove it
Okay,
then.
okay.
But
okay.
merely, but the
no harm,
look,
no foul.
and
I
you know
didn't
what?
Prove it.
But
I asked questions.
But merely
right? I asked
suggesting
questions
it.
that people wanted the answers to. All right, and it wasn't proven.
All right, but merely, but good. I'm glad you said that. It wasn't proven because I didn't see you say that in the other show. So whenever it comes up that said when you caused a ration of Tommy is faking autism, a ration of those videos.
Well, he fakes his videos, right? He's playing a character in one video. Who's to say the
So
whole
do
thing
you.
isn't an act? You
got nailed falsely accusing somebody of being a criminal. You got nailed fucking fixing a story and reenacting it. So what?
I didn't.
So what? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Something happened with Basher. He Basher, and you reenacted it.
Everything that happened in that Basher
and you reenacted it. So what? So what?
Happened.
That's where you lose your news credentials. And here's the thing, Keem. Why? This is a personal question. This is something I'm dying to know. Why do you care if people don't think you're a legit news guy? Like that wouldn't stop Drama Alert. I certainly wouldn't start watching it. Or stop watching.
No, I just think it's crazy. It's like, you know, if you're wearing a pair of Vans, if someone says those aren't sneakers, those are Vans, right? Like they're fucking sneakers, dude. Like,
but you want it. So, but why? But that's not the answer to my question. Why do you care if somebody calls you a journalist or not?
Because I just think it's stupid. Like you're trying to like insult me by saying I'm not.
No, because I do.
No.
I got to be honest with you, Keem, and I know you don't know anything about me. I hate journalists. They disgust me. They're fucking lowlifes. If you went on for me, and I understand you don't have to do this. If you went on and said I'm not a journalist, I'm doing something unique. You can call this news. You can call it whatever you fucking want. You call me a tabloid guy. I don't care. But you're not a journalist. Yes, you're trying to do some form of journalism. But here's the thing. In the big-time journalism world, you made some of the mistakes that you made. Your career's over. But because you're on YouTube and you get a lot of hits and you earned every one of them, I do think you're fucking fantastic in that. You lose your journalism credibility.
Okay.
And you've lost your journal credibility with me.
Let me ask you a question. Let me talk, please, Tommy. Give me a minute here.
Sure.
Tommy, you know, you find it totally fine to drill me, all right? Mm-hmm. And to question whether or not I'm a journalist, all right? Sure. But it is not okay in your mind for me to drill Tommy and find out whether or not he's autistic.
You know what? I've said this before. You can check my video on cyberbullying. I've also stuck up for you before and saying this movement to get you off of YouTube is bullshit. And I don't, but that's not really
answering my question.
I'm going to answer your question. You can drill anybody you want to drill, but I can drill you back. Get it? Stop being triggered, dude. Stop being triggered.
No, but I'm just pointing out that you're a fucking hypocrite.
No,
right?
I'm not a hypocrite at all. You can drill who you want. I'm gonna drill back. You're the one sitting there playing the victim card now.
You have such a problem with me asking.
I have a problem. I said I was. And another thing is, I said I was a hypocrite before.
You have such a big problem with me and that interview. Trying to find out the truth about this whole Tommy NC thing.
That doesn't work on me because I don't believe
with it. But you have no problem with accusing me of not being a journalist.
I don't even know why I care.
Keem,
in this friggin' interview, Keem, in this interview, you can go back and listen to it. I said I'm a hypocrite. And I told you the only reason I'm doing this is because I know Tommy. I'm tribal like that. I don't give a fuck. But here's the thing. I think you should be able to do whatever you want to do. I think you're falsely accused of cyberbullying often. I think people have really creepy agendas trying to get you off the air. But this is the blowback. Stop playing the fucking journalism victim card like you are now, like some of these SJW assholes and these jerk-offs that claim cyberbullying. This is me bullying you back. And we can call it even after that. You know? I don't want you off the air. I think a lot of these people, and I noticed it when the whole Tommy thing broke. What's that?
All right. The day that people like you cease to exist is the day that my career is over. I literally am made on other people's tears. And without you crying and complaining and bitching about what I'm doing, I wouldn't be able to get the promotion that I deserve.
I don't believe that.
For having me on the show.
I don't believe that. I think you're a sociopath that has to check absolutely everybody out. I don't believe that for a minute. Gotcha, bitch. No, I hope that was entertaining.
Why the fuck? I produced a lot to that.
What's that?
I said I'm glad I produced a lot to that.
Yeah, well, it was never going to go that way.
No, God.
Whatever. And here, that's the thing. That shows you right there. I don't understand why he gives a shit if somebody calls him a journalist or not. Maybe it's because he was on the short bus.
Really, who cares?
Yeah,
mean,
who
I
fucking
don't
cares? He fucking
yeah,
cares.
I
Look,
mean,
Keem is right. Keem's right about a few things. All right. I'm not saying that he can't do this. I'm attacking him because he attacked my friend. And when he realized that he couldn't make me a hypocrite, I said I was a hypocrite. I'm fucking with you because you fuck with him. You fuck with my friend. That's and you suggested that he wasn't fucking hurt in some way. You fucking compared dyslexia. You compared dyslexia to autism. You insensitive fuck. I don't want you off the air. I'm not saying you can't do it. But I showed what you were. You always bitch about these people crying, cyberbully, cyberbully, cyberbully. And technically, you did the same thing by pulling the journalism card. You pulled the victim card. And I know sociopaths hate to do that because I'm one of them. You pull the victim. I just want to get to the truth. I just want to get. It's bullshit. It's absolute 100% bullshit.
I mean, I've been called things in the past that obviously weren't true, but at the end of the day, I don't care.
Why the fuck would he come to this tiny channel that mostly
we're a
does
bunch of
hockey?
idiots who talk about hockey
He's
most
a
of the time.
sociopath that has to, without a fucking doubt, has to get even with everybody. And just the fact that he came on this channel, okay, I'm speculating, shows that he wanted to get back out of Tommy. He wanted to get back at Tommy because he has to. I grew up with these people. They have to get fucking even. And I don't know why. And I don't know why he has. I do not know why for a minute why he has to call himself a journalist. That it blows my mind. Who gives a shit? Journalism is. You know what? There's no such thing as journalism. It's a fucking idea. I'm stealing from Carlin a little bit. It's just a novel idea. It's nice, but nobody does it. Keemstar doesn't do it. Greg Wyshynski doesn't do it. The New York Times doesn't do it. No one comes close. Keem's got an agenda, and it's very, very fucking clear.
Hell, you know what I'm going for my career. My degree is business.
Yeah. Stay away from the SJWs. My Twitter fucking exploded. I can't believe he fucking told me.
And all the stuff that happens on here, I mean, most of it really isn't relevant to the outside world.
No. And again,
that's just my opinion.
I don't want Keem doing fucking anything other than what he's doing. But if you say dumb shit, people are going to call you out. I've never said once that he should be off the air. Why does it bother me so much? Because I'm sick. For the last 2 years, I've watched this guy get bullied. Keem, he pussied out.
He can't defend himself.
Keem really escaped. He pussied the fuck out. When he knew that he couldn't make me out to be a hypocrite, I told him, I'm just doing it. This is personal. Why don't you fucking say it's personal? It's probably about your buddy. Which is sort of honorable in a way.
He's sticking up for his buddy?
I'm sticking up for mine. That's what it comes down to, Keem. Who fucking cares? Nobody would have saw this if you never came on. Why do you want to be a journalist anyway? They're worse than used car salesmen. In fact, I like used car salesmen much better. 1,700 hits.
Well, you're approaching on 1,800 now.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and even Keemstar being on here, what did it get me? 4 subs. Well,
4 more than you had.
I really wanted to blow him up.
I figured you were itching.
No, because that would have been pussying out. That I just let you know what. I'm glad I didn't.
I know that's the reason why you didn't do it.
I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I did.
I knew you wanted to, but
that's all right because his arguments made no sense. I didn't do anything. I'm just getting to the bottom of it. That's the same shit Greg Wyshynski does. He's got a personal, and I don't even have a problem with it. You got a personal problem? So do I. I don't think you should be off the air. I'm not even saying you can't do what you're doing. But when you get pushed against the wall, you know what, Nate? You know what, Keem? I apologize. You are a journalist. You have learned the fucking art of the cop-out. When you get called on something and said, hey, I'm just trying to get to the truth. 30,000 hits. 2 months after the incident's over.
It was dead.
It was dead. It was dead. Can you do it? I didn't say you couldn't. I didn't say you couldn't. But it was a dead issue. And I'm glad you called. I bet you won't talk about it. I think we got to get out of here. All right, like, sub, and share. You want to catch me, 718-395-7660, 718-395-7660. You can leave messages. Shot from the Point, one word, and at TommyNC2010 on Twitter. Shot from the Point Hockey on Google+. I usually follow you back. And on Facebook, Shot from the Point Hockey and other crap. Check out Jeff on Advocare. Look at him. And look at him compared to Keem.
Shoot me a message on Twitter or something if you want to.
You also can check the description box below if you want to help Jeff pay for school. You can buy Advocare through him, and the link in the description box below.
Yeah.
Jeff is in some amazing shape.
Which is kind of ironic because today's like the first day in like 2 years where I'm absolutely exhausted.
Yeah.
That's what working a 10-hour shift at 1 in the morning will do to you.
Frenchie, you're not going to be mad at me, are you? Because I forgot. I got two.
No, I'm not. But
I got
can I pay tribute to somebody?
Sure.
Yeah, we didn't even mention that. Yeah,
because you humans have lost a great man in Muhammad Ali, but my monkey face lost an uncle this week.
Who's that?
Aramba, the gorilla.
I'm sorry about Arumba, if that's what his name was. But he had to go.
He got shot.
Yeah, I know. Well, you got to shoot him. He's going to eat a kid. No.
Because I remember him when we visited the Cincinnati
Oh, look, he's
Zoo
calling
in
back.
the
He's calling back.
90s.
Oh, no.
He always put me on his knees and told stories to the family. He was funny as hell.
Okay. Goody. And then what did you do to him?
Nothing, but he had a temper, you know. He was kind of a heavy drinker, so I'm glad they shot him.
Jesus Christ!
And if you hate mankind, you'll be against that killing. Because in that situation, you're insane if you're against it. Black helicopters are going to come for you and, like Keemstar, throw you away in a FEMA camp.
Yeah.
The hockey
Well,
world
before I throw everyone in a FEMA camp, I just
Oh
want to
shit!
make
You're
sure-
back. What do you want?
I just wanted to come on real quick just to let everyone know that today is the last day to save 40% on G Fuel.
I'll put the picture up,
use
Keem.
code Keem.
Here you go. There you go, Keem. Good job.
And Tommy C, I'm launching a podcast soon, and I think we're gonna have you on. So
No, probably not. I got nothing more to say to you, bud.
no, I think
I think we honestly, I think we hashed it out just fine.
No, I still think you need to come on the show though.
For what? I'm not doing anything
I-
that's because you know what, Keem. I know you think you got me pegged, and I'm just like a publicity whore. I'm not doing anything that hurts Tommy. I did this so I could put this fucking shit to rest. I just want
Idiot, you have a fucking radio voice, and I'm going to use it and get as many views as I possibly can with it.
Keem,
and in return,
hey,
you might have a career. So you're coming on my show.
Keem. Look, we're done fighting.
I followed you on Twitter.
Yeah, I know you did. You should have talked to me then because I'd have fucking gave you the heads up. Because I'm legitimately
coming on the show.
Keem, I'm legitimately pissed off at you, dude. I mean, like nothing to do with. I know you do this for a living, and this is just day to day for you, and you're YouTube royalty, right? But to me, you just fucking hurt my friend. He doesn't really understand what's going on all the time. That's the truth, Keem.
I think he does know what's going on.
Well, you can think that all you like, but that doesn't really make much sense.
And I think a lot of people think he knows what's going on.
I'm sure because they're dumb.
Well, a lot of people think it's all fake.
I know they think it's all fake.
And,
you know what?
Me interviewing them, it would be very ridiculous for me not to ask these questions.
You know what? I'll end this right now. I'll give you some information that Tommy NC doesn't want out, right?
What?
And I've been told not to tell it. But I'm not giving you any addresses or anything like that. When the whole thing with Leafy broke, Tommy moved. And he moved in a house for the disabled, all right? Now, I can't give you an address for obvious reasons, but if you go to one of his videos, right, cribs, something to do with cribs, you can just search on cribs, you can clearly see that he's in a dormitory that looks...
Was him moving to that location somehow involved with the Leafy video? Did the Leafy video cause him to move to that place?
I'm sworn to secrecy on that. I don't know. Well, it was in the news. He was definitely swatted, and I'm not allowed to go into the details of swatting. That I'll keep my word on. But he was swatted, and he went in there. Now he I don't think he wants me to talk about it, but But that's why I want this shit to end. He's in a home, Keem. He's in a home.
You know, that's like...
Now, I can't
you know,
prove that.
gets
I can't
swatted.
prove that.
You know everyone gets swatted, right?
Yeah. I'm probably going to get one day, too. I'm ready for it.
Everybody that's
I know
known
you got
gets
swatted really...
Like,
You got swatted.
That's like part of the internet.
You got swatted really bad, too, from what I understand. And I think that's fucked up.
I get swatted a lot. But my point is, all right, my point is like, with these staged fake videos, all right, there is a lot of people out there that think, all right, that everything is fake, that the whole thing is an act.
Keem, can you cut this kid a break?
I can cut him a break, but it's my job to find out if it is an act or not an act.
All right, fair enough.
You know what? I can think that, but everybody who listens to TommyNC's channel for a long time knows that by watching his Google Hangouts and his Mailbox Monday, that
there's something wrong.
He's autistic.
Keem, I live in Germany.
Autistic. That's it.
Keem, I live in Germany, right? And he calls me at 3 o'clock in the morning all the time, or used to. I think he's finally, because it's not because he's bad or and it pisses some people off, you know?
Why are you in Germany?
I'm a fucking soldier. I was.
So you're no longer a soldier and you're just hanging out.
I'm game. I'm game now. I'm game. You can make a big video exposing me, and you know, with the hookers and all that other shit. No,
well, that's gay. All right, see you guys.
Peace, bitch. And one more thing, just for fun, I want to do this. Oh God. You know, you can hear too, like when it comes to just leave him alone. That's all I want. Just leave him alone. Give him a break. But Tommy didn't do himself any favors. That's all I want.
No, he didn't. He shouldn't have any of the stuff coming to him that he gets.
That's all I wanted.
And even if he plays characters and mostly villains when he does, we know he's still autistic. It doesn't change.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything.
Not there.
You know what? And Frenchie's right. You can believe what you want to believe. No, and people can
even
believe.
if it's kids.
You know what? I here's my thing. I'm trying to limit the amount of people that are put on and saying that he's putting on a big autistic act. He's not. Has he put on acts before? And has he lied about them? Yes, I think he has. So like I think Keem sees me as like H3, you know, a guy that probably fucked over Leafy to move ahead of them in the YouTube world. That's not me. I'm too low on the list. It like I said before, because Keem didn't want to hear this shit. Tommy used to call me like 2 years ago, and he didn't understand that it was like 3 in the morning. You know, I never got mad.
Did that to Dave too.
Yeah, I know Dave all the time. Dave lives about a half an hour away from me, Keem. And that's all I want. All I ever wanted was it to stop. But I'm learning something. White knighting is for losers. Not that I regret sticking up for Tommy. I never will. But you know what? It doesn't get you anywhere. Tommy is essentially, even though he can't understand, responsible for his behavior in the videos that he uploads. And I think we can't protect him. There's no way we can protect him 100%. And I hope that this video showed Keemstar that he is completely self-motivated when it comes to promoting his channel. And he doesn't care if he steps on a disabled person. That's what I wanted to show. Me and Keem are even. Me and Keem are even. I think I did a pretty good job of that tonight. And I think Tommy's got to start telling the truth about the videos. I'm not taking any more calls.
To me, Keemstar is not a total prick. He's a prick, but I'm going to give him merit for releasing the interview because I think it make him look bad.
Keemstar is one of the most daring, hardworking, and risk taker. He's a risk taker, is what he is. A YouTuber. He walks that line, and there's some part of that I respect, but not when it comes to my people.
Got to draw the line somewhere.
Not when it comes to... I don't care. You know what? I don't care, because I'd be a total hypocrite if I said I didn't laugh at some of the shit that he's done, or some of the other cringe videos. I'd be a total hypocrite, but not my guy. And it'd be the same thing, Keem. You know, you do this, you know, like what if I was goofing on your kid? Which, by the way, you lost your Twitch channel over. You know? I understand that anger, dude. I understand why you lost. You threatened to kill somebody, which is a crime. And you lost your Twitch channel. But he keeps going. He keeps going. The problem, man, he's a sociopath. And notice, like, every time I talked about how Tommy felt, he just zoned the fuck out. Just zone the fuck out. And he attempted, not successfully, to say that I'm only doing this for hits and ratings. There's no doubt that this is going to help me. But probably not that much, because Keem's not going to work with me. He's only going to try to fuck me, more than likely. But we're even. Because I think my mission was accomplished. Do you agree with me, Frenchie?
Mission accomplished, Tommy C.
I think we accomplished it tonight. Mission accomplished. And anybody tells you that TommyNC isn't autistic or doesn't have some, you know, you can't prove autism. It's not like you could take somebody's blood, you know what I mean, and say they're autistic, or not autistic. But he's been diagnosed. He's in a home. I'm probably going to lose Tommy's friendship over this, right? As far as I know, he's in a home. And although I don't have evidence, but look, the video shows. And it looks like a dormitory, Keem. It looks like a dormitory. This is the saddest fucking thing of all. And this fucking makes me mad. When we're all in our 50s and 60s, Tommy's going to be just like he is now. That's not going to change. So what if he grabs some girl's fucking boob?
Almost any guy would have done
Exactly. It makes him a bad person because he's a sexual human being. Look, and it wasn't an issue because it wasn't an issue with her. And I don't think that's...
No, she seems so cool.
She's cool about it. He probably did it by accident. I've done that at parties before. Tommy's going to be the same the day he dies. He's not going to experience that growth. But I hope you're not mad at me, Tommy, for saying that. But we needed to get some truth out there to help you. And I needed to show that this son of a bitch is only interested, without a doubt, that this son of a bitch is really only interested in revenge, getting even with people, settling every fucking score on the planet, and himself. He's probably going to go right to fucking Hollywood, become a millionaire, billionaire maybe, who fucking knows. But this show will always be up. And I hope I could keep your friendship, bud, but this needed to be done. And best luck to you in the future. And I'm done.
And go watch TommyNC 2010 videos. His mailbox Mondays are great.
With Keem. Keem, this was personal. Yeah, it helps. But not everybody's like you. There are some people out here that are different. See you next week, folks.
Here we go.